hold up. Bring that shit back. Is that Crimson?
Is there?
Yeah. Oh, nice. I was actually thinking about picking that back up with my hunter. Hi, Bandit. Bandits is hello.
Hello, Bandit. But yes, I found the last two as I was sorting through my shit.
Yeah, I managed to get some things printed out on my 3D printer, but I'm currently having a filament feed problem just with the angle. And I haven't had the brain power or time at the same time to deal with it.
Yeah, so my main problem with this one is that I can't get the board like close enough without the nozzle grinding into it. So I have to calibrate how high the board sits before I can really get the printing. I think I got it clocked in though, because I did a 3D print test and it came out pretty good. So get that fired up and we'll get things being made. Also, I put up my favorite photo of all time that I got. Can we see it from there? There it is. Just feel with it.
Just feel with it. Oh my god.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to get character sheets up.
That is one of the favorite photos of all time. You can't tell me, look at that goofy motherfucking face, and tell me you can't get some sort of serotonin out of that. My other ones are my phone background and my monitor background. Ma'am.
Okay, so.
Oh, I'm actually might move the camera back to top of the monitor and do a little more of a downward angle. I'm not too crazy about this upward angle.
What am I missing? I feel like I'm missing something. More board. Character sheet. Attempting to log in. A note I left myself for last time. Something that Mark said at the end of the session. Oh, I was actually supposed to remind Mark of this one. Mark, you owe Ross a detailed map by now.
Oh, Mark.
A detailed map for what? I don't remember.
Alright, well that actually makes what I'm doing a lot easier. Because he has a he has a detailed map of the Gigas, right?
Yes.
A detailed map. I was supposed to remind you at some point. So that's on me.
Detailed map.
For the first half hour of gameplay, we are locked out of yellow magic, apparently.
Yep.
Yes.
And we have 2 sessions starting now to finish up into Arclo before it moves.
Correct.
So those were my spark notes that made sure I would read.
Thank you for reminding me of all of that, because that is all very important. Because I forgot all of that until just this moment.
Ah, fun.
That is all very important, and it makes this all much, much easier and much better. Because I have the map, I have things ready, I have enemies, I have what is in this dungeon.
So you just don't have Foundry up yet.
Foundry is up.
Yeah, I'm in it. Oh, I was. Yeah, there we go.
Don't look at the pin messages. Go back to past me where it says it's this one, future me. That's the one we need.
See, we both left ourselves messages in the past. Me through Mordecai and you through yourself.
Yeah, well, I think that's more. We need to appreciate Tyler more.
Tyler,
than anything.
I appreciate you so fucking much.
Hey.
You are a savior and all around absolutely wonderful.
Following that link, it says the site can't be reached. So
you know what? As part of that, Tyler, I will give you a one-time use key for this dungeon. If there is one particular bullshit thing that you don't want to do in this dungeon, barring a boss, like a final boss fight, you have a key for that.
Just
Okay.
don't forget about it. Don't forget about the key.
She said, "Don't forget." This is why my dumbass writes shit down.
You're like, I'm
Gets to
already
the end of the
prepared for
dungeon.
this."
Ah, fuck! I forgot to use the key.
No, I'll make sure it gets used. Trust me.
No, I have a very special symbol I mark in my notes whenever I really need to look at something again. I just draw a really shitty star next to it. I'm like, oh, star, what's that for?
Yeah, no, link ain't working, man. I don't know if you got a different one or what.
Also, side bullshit. My Discord's had a hard time opening links. Period.
I'm in Foundry just fine.
That's nice.
You might be because you're on his local network.
I use a different link than you guys do.
Yes, that's why, because you're on a local network. Erica's got to do the same thing where we do Cyberpunk on my system.
Mhm.
She's got to follow through the local instead of going through the IP.
Yep. Almost posted in Legacy one-shots. There we go. Yeah, I think it generated a new key. That's different than what it was before.
Yeah, that last one works.
There you
Oh
go.
yeah, that worked immediately.
All
Why
right.
do I click through links not working? Never. Sorry for the extended absence, everyone. Mordecai went to Weebland.
Huh?
Lee.
Not Weebland.
Mm-hmm.
How did Mordecai like it?
Mordecai had a great fucking time on Weebland.
Hey. Should have went to.
It's funny, as you were sending photos, I was like, I've seen that in Ghostwire Tokyo. I've been there in Ghostwire Tokyo. in Ghostwire Tokyo, which just got its new free DLC that I still have yet to play. But like, also, if you haven't played it yet, 10 out of 10, recommend.
Yeah, I remember you talking that game up a lot.
It's good. I need more friends that play. I had a friend, she wanted to play it, but her computer like can't handle it.
Ooh.
That is, but
It's always the fucking worst.
yeah. So it's a good game if you like Japanese mythology and stuff.
All right.
It is really cool.
Is everyone ready?
What the fuck is this fucking map?
It's exactly what you think it is.
It's exactly
Mark's
what you think it
bullshit.
is.
Mark's bullshit.
Fucking map generators, god damn it. I'm pretty sure
we
I
can
know the one
see it,
you
Mark.
use.
We can still see it.
No, yeah,
Misfits in a
you.
whale.
He has the map.
Okay.
So Mark was having a hard time with the fog of war.
Yes, I was having a hard time with the fog of
perfect.
war.
You have the map. I don't have to worry about this anymore.
Yes.
The biggest thing I had to learn about Fog of War was that you had to wall everything and then reset the Fog of War for your player tokens. And it was such a pain in the ass to do because you don't line something up, oh, it fucks with it.
Yes. It's a nightmare.
If you have it on grid, you could probably like snap it to it, but like this, that's a whole lot of bullshit to be gridding out, my guy. Like, I don't go that far with my Cyberpunk maps. You get a box, maybe a couple rectangles, and a circle, and that's it. You don't get anything else from me.
Well, it is Mark.
Here you
It is
go,
Mark.
friend. I wanted to do a dungeon crawl again. It's been forever since we did a true dungeon crawl. So here we go again. And as we go with all the different primary country regions, there's at least one major dungeon crawl in each one.
I'm just gonna, just
Start loading the shotgun.
I don't think Twitch chat will need to see that.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Just to let you know, your companions, because there are 3 of them, Technically 4 if you include Bip. Each companion has one of 2 functions. You can either choose offensive or defensive function once per turn, okay? And there will be a function for each.
Okay.
This way, it makes running companions more smooth, and it doesn't also see it won't be like, why the fuck didn't they do anything? Well, it's because I gotta run a lot of things.
Yep,
So.
yep.
Bip's
They
already at it.
They have offensive or defensive functionality. Just tell me that. And I will roll on a table, and we will see what offensive or defensive functionality they do.
Okay. So,
Oh.
just to make sure we're not missing anything, we're in this wheel to find this Bane weapon, and also potentially find a way of controlling the Gigas, right? Objectives 1 and 2?
Yeah.
Correct.
Alright. We have items that will tell us what things do when we have the charges for them.
Correct.
Was there an ulterior motive for Dalashi and Alred in here?
No.
Okay.
I
He's
don't
just along
think
for
so.
the ride since we're... Got it.
Well, yeah, it's like we came here for 2 things, and now
Mhm.
we're doing the second thing.
Okay, I was just trying to remember if he needed something specific for it.
No, he barely knew anything about it. He
Mhm.
just kind of like coexisted with it.
Hmm.
As Mordecai munches on leftovers, making his way into the whale.
Okay, there we
Asshole, don't bring pork rinds into this.
go. Don't bring pork rinds.
Can't be leaving stuff back in this whale, Mordecai.
Lee.
Not leaving anything. I'm just enjoying
Hello,
the food.
welcome everybody. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. My name's Heroes Legacy, joined by my fantastic cast and crew of the Arcadian campaign. It is a Fate Core tabletop system campaign set in the world of Skies of Arcadia, a Dreamcast era game. For those of you who don't know it, look it up. It's a lot of fun. It's a cult classic near and dear to my heart, and the internet keeps whispering sweet, sweet nothings to me about it getting a remake or HD remaster. Whichever one comes first, I don't care. Please, just give it to me. Give it to me, Capcom. Give it to me, Sega. Give it to me. Give it to me. Set in the world of Skies of Arcadia, where it is a Victorian era full of might and magic and mystery. A whole spew of sky piracy, ancient secrets, lost technology, and a world itself full of mystery in this kind of Indiana Jones-esque, ever-expansive world. Our players, the crew of the Paolong, sail along the skies. Sorry, that's something in my throat. Let me rehydrate there. There we go. Our crew sail along the skies in the Paolong as they go from region to region, uncovering secrets, working against a war, secrets, plots in the background, and things among their own characters themselves, whether it be personal greed, personal mystery, or always personal gain. With that said, let's introduce our cast and crew, starting off with Mordecai.
Hi everyone, I'm Tillin. I'm the reason there was such a long delay. I would do it again. It was awesome. Yeah, now I have the pleasure of coming back and playing Mordecai Talar, the Sundered Spear from Nasir. Son of a Sans, benevolent engineer, and definitely very interested to figure out what the fuck's going on with this whale.
Up next, Lisha.
Hi, I'm Young Lionheart, once again playing Leisha this round. That, witty here to cause chaos and fuck shit up. Hopefully. That's the goal. It's a dungeon crawl, why the fuck not?
Up next, Dalashi.
I'm KT. I played Dalashi. Dalashi has found her father and, is trying to find her way still. She uses ice magic and a whip that was passed down to her.
And last but not least, our Rootin' Tootin'.
Hey there, it's your boy Dark Crew. I play Frost. I have a map. It's big as fuck.
Yep.
Just honestly, I just like imagine Ross being like, "All right," and then just pull out this big thing that's like, "All right, here we go," and it's like, "Wait, where did you get this from?"
It just starts unfolding, and she's like, "All right, here we go."
It's like one of those like here ye, like scrolls.
Hear ye map.
Oh
It's
my
just like
God.
a little square. Open it up. Open it up. Open it up. Open it up, and it just keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And bigger and bigger and bigger.
He probably flicks it out and it shows.
Oh my
So,
God.
again, with that said, our cast and crew has returned after a month hiatus as we had trips, other things on the agenda. We're back in it. I will give tonight's recap since it has been a while. Recap from last session. Our cast and crew has ventured into the lands of Glacia, a now frozen wasteland that has secrets buried in its continental shelf covered in ice, floating high among the sky. Upon traversing the different perils that were flying about, flying sky spider, different ice birds, small machinations within the ice itself, they crashed and found a cavernous entry points to which their ship was able to ram and embark into the once full ancient ruins of Glacia itself in search of two things. Of Alred Barlow, Lashi's father, as well as hopes to find the Arc Whale, a purple monstrosity that flies the skies, coveting a lost weapon from the Bane clan, a clan of pirates and treasure hunters, which two of our members are a part of, Lisha and Vrost. After excavating and going through the lost ruins of the lands of ice, our crew met Alred Barlow, aided with his help, absolved themselves of a contract they were placed under for one of the other Bane clan members who was looking to take over the clan itself and conduct such a coup on Lord Bane himself. Our crew, now absolved of their contract, added with a father, have now gone through the rest of the caverns, barreling through more, crashing their way deeper into the ice to find, hidden inside, the Arc Whale itself, in an old hangar bay that houses the monstrosity of old. After devising a search party, set aside portions of their crew to maintain and look after their ship, they headed to the Arc Whale, unsure of what kind of measures to take going forward. After a brief moment, I believe you guys met Drachma last. Did you not, or no? Am I remembering that incorrectly? I believe you guys were just able to go into the Arc Whale. You had a certain... Ross found a certain mechanism that was over in kind of like a... like an
After
airport
inspecting the
hangar.
Arc Whale, yeah, we were in the hangar where the Arc Whale was resting, and we managed to go and find a way into it.
Yes.
We were thinking about the front and the back, but there's actually a different segment that led us into this section.
There's a repair station that allowed you access into a side port of the Gigas itself.
Yep.
It was still in through its mouth, but you just got past that section. You do still see the bristled-like teeth that are in the front of the whale. Our previous map had the full expanse of the cavern that led into it, as its whole inner workings are a dungeon themselves. you explored very minorly the caverns, somewhat setting off some alarms, but also gaining information through the help of Bip, as well as some clever tact from Vrost and Mordecai. Your crew, now stationed at the next entry point after going inside, have a map and potentially a time limit as you hear and feel the stirrings of the arc whale grow ever more. And this is where we start off from.
First question I have for you, looking at the map.
Yes.
Ross's experience of raiding different places. He knows that usually something valuable is towards the center. More times than not, if you want to hide something, it's gonna be in the center of wherever you're at, right?
Would you like to roll me an investigation?
Yeah, sure. Fuck it. Gonna burn Deadeye to make that a +2. He's usually got like an eye for these kind of things.
And I had a
Some of these
+2.
some of these passages don't connect.
Correct, or at least they don't seem like they connect.
Ooh, they don't seem like they.
So a total of 3. You could surmise with your background as well as judging from the map, anything that would be in the centralized location of this Gigas would be akin to either power source or maybe a specific crewman's deck that will allow you either further access into the arc whale or maybe control of it. You don't know for sure. As you, from your understanding too, this arc whale is sentient. Unlike most of the other gigas.
All right. This is gonna be interesting for us to go through.
Sorry, I'm a little confused. Trying to keep track of what parts of the whale is what, looking at the map. But knee-jerk reaction. If you're looking for something to control, it's either the brain or the heart, I imagine.
Oh, Fran, I'm not looking to control. You know, I'm hunting down the vault weapon.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to think. Look at this thing. It shows off the map. Different places it can be in. If I was to guess, we probably need to work our way back over here as he's going more towards like the back section. Unfortunately, we have all this to go through. I not to mention this bullshit right here and this over here.
If you zoom out, I'm gonna try to ping and yeah, there we go. This in particular just seems, I don't know. It sticks out to me. It's only one way in. And as I'm tracing it back, it is very complex route to get there. Oh my goodness, it actually doesn't connect. What the hell? Interesting.
Now, do you think they had, put everything out there out in the open? No, friend, they have secrets, but come on, let's go through this door over here. As he moseys on over.
All right. Do you want to maybe check it for traps or something?
What's worse is gonna happen? Kicks the door open.
Oh, jeez.
My tech guy shut off.
Roll me stealth, Rust.
Kicks down door, rolls me stealth.
It's not a negative. Don't you look at me like that.
Now, could be worse.
Ooh, Rust. Alrighty here, boy.
Yep. This is gonna be his hard lesson real quick. Before he's like, that's it. You take the lead.
Rust,
What happened?
You kick down the door with great ferocity, and as you kick down the door, you see that the door that it was kind of kicks outward like a full swing, and as it swings, it connects to the other side of the wall that you kicked it to, and then it folds over, and then slides the door itself into the wall and gets assimilated.
So, okay. paint me a picture, Mark. You say there's a door and there's a hallway, but does it just look like a
here's the
fucking
picture. I'm
esophagus?
gonna paint you the picture.
Yeah,
Alright.
like when
So-
you say door.
So, imagine this. You have been into a few ruins before that are a mix of old technology as well as weathered over time ruins. Anywhere from Aztec temples of the Ixa to the more like masonry and stonework of the Nasirians. This that you're inside a Gigas. Not only is it something that has withstood the test of time, years upon years of existing, its organic form is a mixture of far off futuristic tech that you are only so accustomed to. It is both a mixture of that as well as inside internal organics. The walls themselves look like they could be flesh but hard as stone. The walls themselves are kind of semi-sloped and looked like it would be easier for me to show you some pictures from the game itself, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. As I
It's
will
like Lord Jabu Jabu from Ocarina of Time is what I'm picturing in my mind right now.
imagine Lord Jabu Jabu from Ocarina of Time if the walls themselves were laced with technology. And more sleek in design.
I thought you were gonna say more slick. I was like, ew, gross.
And there is a door that is in front of him. You guys have entered through a cavernous side that once you get into it, it looks like more uniformity, where it has harder edges, kind of like tightened muscle-like wall designs. And as you like, you see what looks like it should be a door. It's like solid, almost. You know how I'm just going to post an image. I think that's going to be the fastest way to describe this. Skies of Arcadia, do me well.
Interesting. While he's doing that, if you look at the top left section of the map, it looks like there's a doorway that leads out off the edge of it.
Top left. Oh, I see.
Yes.
Do you think that's the? Oh.
I don't know what to think.
Do-
Never read
do-
a
do-
blueprint
do-
of a.
Do you think that's?
Then actually, these are big boy words.
You think it's the butthole?
Those are our
Oh,
big
you
boy
see
words,
Mordecai
remember.
pinched the bridge of his nose. I'm sure. If we make it over there, I'm sure Rost is going to find out.
I mean, Ross did have the map. He did.
I
have...
want to preface this and say we're not looking for the butthole.
Are you sure?
I am
It sounds like
positive.
something you would look for.
Normally I would, but the thing is we're already in the whale and we don't need an exit right now, so I think we're fine.
But if, like when we
It's
need
the
an exit.
It's
That's
the
what I'm saying,
escape
when we need
pod.
I post an image and image references. It's
Ooh,
very
okay.
sleek-like design.
Is it a ball?
You kind of you see how there's a bed in the image right there that is kind of like slotted out of the wall itself.
Mhm.
Imagine that's what Vrosh just kicked in and went back into a slot and got assimilated into the wall.
So it's like those pull out those beds that are in the wall and you like pull
Yes.
them out and then like when you try to close them you get closed up in it.
Yes.
Ah, I see.
And as it does it, you just see the room start to like kind of tense and flex on itself as you see these two doors on the other side that are kind of like semi-loose they instantly harden and almost become sturdy as walls.
So- Okay. So maybe if we go into that room, close the door that we just opened. Maybe you can only open one at a time.
It
Is
is
Ross
an interesting
trapped
thought.
right now?
No, you Ross is inside this next room.
Okay, this yeah,
This wall
make sure.
no longer there, or this door no longer there.
Tripping
Okay.
over Ross.
But this door right here and this door seem now reinforced due to the previous kicking of the door efforts.
Okay, so maybe
What's
Brute
Will
up with
doesn't
force.
need to be kicked. I get it.
Well,
yeah, brute force isn't the way to go.
well, it also just might be a one door open at a time thing. Once everyone's through, Mordecai's going to attempt to close the door again.
Everybody, come on in.
Come on in.
You guys have access to the other tokens?
Nope.
No.
I have access to Alred, but that's it.
I can't move your token. Move it in there.
We're gonna assume they're in. Just for while Mark figures that out.
Okay, so our plan is we're gonna try to close that, see if the other two doors soften, and then where are we going from there? Top or bottom?
Probably north.
Yep.
North?
We
Assuming
go north first.
Yeah.
I mean, my RPG completionist says start south and just clean out that corridor.
We ain't got the
But
time to be complete.
I know we don't.
We gotta get this weapon.
Yeah, you
No,
have
Wait.
now 2.5 hours, or no, 3.5 hours left.
Can't you use what key do you have?
The key that I have, it is the Crescent Horizon key.
It will
What are-
allow
what are
you to
the-
examine an object.
Can I close the door?
Isn't there another key?
Elisha has the Vortex Point key.
I really wish we had the Star Call key.
That's with Lord Bane.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. He took it right in front of us.
Mark, do I need to roll something to close this door?
The door behind you?
Yeah,
That can't be
What's
closed
rolling?
now.
it cannot be closed.
Yeah.
Mark,
Interesting.
I know that I have used my rapier to spy on people. Can
Yep.
I use it to spy on objects? And because since it is a like a vault weapon, it has a magical essence. And when I use my rapier, it's the magic versus magic.
I like the train of thought you were going.
Mhm.
However, because you have not observed this object or have any solid frame of reference for it, I
Okay.
won't
So
allow it in this instance.
I could use it like that in the future, though.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
I like the train of thought. I don't want to tell you no, but at
Yeah.
least for this instance, unfortunately, you don't have enough.
That's fine.
Can I?
I'm gonna narrow this down for us so we're not just blindly
Yeah.
going after it.
Hey, Elisha. You think you can pick that door?
Kick it or kick it?
Pick it. I tried kicking. Kicking doesn't work. Whale just like to be kicked.
Why don't you just try to gently open it like a normal person?
Because it's
I like kicking.
reinforced.
Kicking is good too, but like maybe just
No.
try.
With a P, I like Laisha attempting to just unlock it.
Are you
see-
getting any keyholes on these fucking things?
You see a mass, an amalgamation of kind of like
I'll show you a keyhole.
knobs, rubs, and sigils on those sections of walls as they tense and tighten up.
I don't think there's a keyhole.
Doesn't look like a normal keyhole. You can attempt.
Try to like pull some of the like twist some of the knobs, push some of the little things. I don't know, do like a little
That's the way
combination.
that he described it, but sure.
Stick your finger in the
Just-
hole.
fuck up.
Caress the door frame.
Are you gonna do it? Because if you don't do it within a certain amount of time, Delasha's just gonna step forward and be like, and like just do random stuff on the door.
Fine, I'll open the door. The door open. I don't have to roll.
See,
All right,
Mark's trying to
you-
bait out my free key here, but I know better.
You approach. You
Don't
approach
use it in the beginning.
Which one are you approaching? The north or the south?
Takes the map. A north door as
N-
my fellow cowboy sidekick has just dubbed.
Sidekick.
North
Oh yes,
door.
you're the sidekick, bitch.
I'm the
You're the
fucking captain,
sidekick.
okay?
No, I'm the fucking captain, just not with this
I'm the
character.
captain.
I will take-
Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
I will take a burglary, an investigation, or a resources for this door. From you, Elisha. Each one will have a different effect. All right.
My investigate the side.
Nice.
You investigate this section of wall and door, and you see, much like the organic creature that you are inside, the knobs as well as pull points of this door need to just be, you know, there's no other better way to describe an organic fucking door.
Uh-huh.
They need to be either twisted or pushed in specific functionality, and you think you have
I
a
wanna see
pretty
the word
solid
twisted.
75% chance of it.
So every control panel is a bop it.
Yes.
That's what I was saying. That's why I just
Basically.
want to reach over and be like, and just do whatever.
You can give me another burglary roll at advantage since you've investigated more of the door.
I don't know, I feel like I had something from this thing. I don't know.
Will you take a +2 or a reroll?
Oh, I'll take a +2.
Is your
+2?
investigate the same
Four.
as your burglary?
My burglary's at like a. See, like I thought.
Sorry, it
believe
just
you had
says
a skill.
investigate
No, yeah, no. My investigate's higher than my burglary, but like I could have sworn I had something that like made it better or something. But like I'm not. It's all
You-
like fighting, so that's.
You had a skill, it should be articulate. Or no, not articulate. It's something else that allows you to replace something with your investigator burglary. I was trying to remember that. I know we had a skill for that though.
I think it's articulate, but it's only if there's fire nearby. So.
This is fair. For this instance, though, too, I'll still accept that roll, and total of 4. So, Lisha, you go up to the door, twist, pull, bop it, pull, twist, bop it, push, and then give it a gentle 1-2 knock. And the tightened wall of the door opens and kind of like gives way for you and others to pass through, as you see sections of it like release like tightened muscle fibers, and you can pass on through it.
That's impressive.
You know, it's like a game, like a rhythm music game thingy.
Told you she's got the magic touch.
No comments.
I was gonna say you would know.
Damn right I know.
All right, what's in this room?
Ross is over her shoulder like, no, do the thing you do for my birthday.
That's right. 2 fingers. 2 fingers.
Thank God.
I'm sorry.
So glad it's not yellow magic.
Oh my God.
I just got the weirdest sense of
After.
deja vu just now.
Deja vu.
Yeah.
Mm.
No, let's keep going.
Maybe an after dark moment.
After dark moment.
Probably, honestly.
Hey, Mark,
What's up?
do I feel like we're not muted on yellow magic anymore?
It has been about 30 minutes.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll say yeah, sure.
Delashi, I know this is your favorite game. You want to switch my eye back out to tech?
Yes! And I just hit you on the back. No, I'm kidding.
Or it's
I'm
so
kidding, I'm
easy.
kidding, I'm kidding.
Let's put a
No.
child-proof lock on my fucking eyeball.
I have my dad watch again. Alright, so this is how you do it.
Let's say we did this while they were picking the lock.
Yeah. Yep.
Ah.
Any
Oh,
better?
Can I see you again?
Less painful?
Mark?
You pop it back in, and as you pop it back
I
in,
pop it back in.
as Delashi pops it back in, it
Sorry, I just want to confirm I can see.
it at first feels like a light haze of static that slowly regains clarity.
Oh.
Like it starts out as at white noise, and much like an antenna, you tweak it back in.
Practice makes perfect. Still hurts, but thank you.
I'm getting there. Getting there.
There is the path further down, as well as the corridor towards your side. You also all should be able to move all the tokens.
Mm-hmm.
As you pass this further section, you see that they're in this corner right here.
This one?
You see red glows here, red glows here,
Oh, lovely.
a red pulsating glow here, and a red pulsating glow here.
Love that. Just like in the wall, there's just like a red.
Does it look like just kind of like a mundane service light, or is this a warning?
Roll me investigation.
Let's see. Could I argue crafts just to try to figure out and utilize what makes this thing tick?
I will give you crafts at disadvantage.
Cool. My
Because-
stunt gives me advantage, so it gives me a straight roll. Yeah?
Yeah.
Sorry. Not trying to nickel and dime you.
No, you're perfectly fine.
Oh my god, where is my sheet? I feel like I should have done this already. There it is. Yes.
Jesus. All right. What you additionally notice with that down this corridor extends pulse, specifically in this type of block. Originating from those sections.
Okay.
The biomechanical pieces that are here look to be a mixture of warning as well as trap signals.
Okay.
There is a device that connects not only to these points, but also throughout the floor in this corridor.
Do I feel like we could navigate a safe path around that? Now that we know?
With some athletic rolls, yes. The athletic rolls will be a lower difficulty, but they will still. So instead of, I would say, a difficulty of 5, they will instead be a difficulty of 2.
Okay. And then, okay, before we, like, I'll volunteer to go first to try to pick out the path. Are we trying to end up in this circular room? Are we investigating this hallway, or are we going past all the way down?
If we go down and make that first right, kind of inspect there. There's not really anything that we can kind of keep pushing up.
Okay.
Or if we find some sort of blockage, we always backtrack and go down and see if we can try to hit up that door at the end of the hallway.
Okay, so I'll try to get to here first. And I will go ahead and roll athletics.
All right.
Did I do good?
Success for Mordecai there.
Nice.
Which section were you trying to get to?
The circular room. I'm just
You
picking
are-
out a path and clearly marking.
You are able to get to that first door. Oh, who's next?
Well, since Mordecai kind of like picked out the right path, does that give us any advantage on this?
It is still a roll of 2 for athletics.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can.
We're we're using fate point that we rolled at because part of the shit, part of the crew. I saw that he can do it. I'm gonna try to mimic it.
I'll give you that one. All right, so you're adding +2 to. Oh nope.
I was re-rolling it actually.
All right. Success. You also get over there.
Yeah.
Choose one member, as well of your companions to bring along with you.
Elisha, how confident you feel about getting through this? Yay, nay.
She stares in best stat.
Yeah.
You feel pretty confident about it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty sure. Yep.
I'm gonna take Barrel with me. I don't think. Actually, scratch that.
Correction.
We've got
Second best stat.
Barrel, we've got Alred, and we've got new character.
Arson.
Arson.
Examining Arson up and down. Does he look pretty athletic?
He's a fucking nerd.
He's a part of like the mercenaries with the blue rogues, so yeah, pretty solidly.
Of course, there's Delash, but I know Delashi's pretty athletic. I've seen him in
Yes.
action.
Yes.
So, yeah. What? You want me to take Barrel? I can take Barrel. Barrel's a pretty beefy guy. I think he'd be fine. Come on, Barrel.
Barrel just barrels down.
Pop on my back.
You barrels.
Feel free to move your intended companion there. Next one up.
I'm gonna scooch you and make some room.
Do you want me to go? Oh, never mind.
She got it.
Okay.
Success, Lisha. Proceed onward into the next room
Whee.
and take your intended companion with you. Oh, wee.
I'll take
Wee.
our son.
It's about to say
Does
PowerPoint
Biff have to
take
do this
Alred.
check?
I'd be like, what the fuck? All right. Do I only need to do one now?
Yep, just do one roll. So it's still a athletics of 2.
Okay.
Move yourself and your companions over into the room. As the rest of you go into this next room, you see
Got a fucking entourage over here.
Whoa. I'm like trying to fill in, not block anybody. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I was trying to move. I'm sorry. Get over here. Okay, there we go. That's fine. Okay, what do we see?
All right, buddy, you want to play this game? I'll make sure you go first.
Technically, Ross, you were the first one in this room. I need notice checks from everyone.
Notice checks. It's not bad.
Where's my dollar? She's crap.
It's a +2 if it has to do with any kind of tech.
All right, what's everybody's role here? Okay. You see that there is the door on the opposite end, as well as both. You see both doors. This room, circular in nature, seems, although it's still organic, you see the pulsating of the purple moonstone energy throughout this room. This room, almost very dim in nature, looks like the softest rave party that we like a lo-fi rave party of purple hued lights.
Okay.
What is everyone's will?
5, baby.
5?
Actually, it should be higher because I have that charm that gives
4.
me a +2 from Nazu, so it's actually gonna be a 7.
Jesus Christ.
3.
3,
4.
4, 3, 7. 1 for Mordecai?
Oh, I was muted. That's weird. Naturally 3, 4 with the ring.
A natural with 3, 4 with the ring. Okay. Done and done. Second. Ross is the only one I have to roll for.
What do you mean? I'm at a 7. Fuck off.
Yeah, you're at a 7.
I'm like invincible over here. You're like, my mind is strong. I say as I get possessed.
Constantly Panfoot's going, I am calm. I'm calm, god damn it.
I said I was
As-
calm.
As you go through this room, all of you get really tired and really sleepy.
So everyday normal mood. Got it.
Yes, it's like, it's that crack of 3 p.m. when you want a day nap incredibly fucking badly.
No, that's 7th period. I don't want to fucking sleep.
It's that
It's the itis hitting
it's that
from our big meal
snooze
on the
button.
ship.
It's that snooze button in the morning where you're like, I want to keep sleeping.
I have been losing those battles recently.
Just out of spite alone.
To physique rolls or to physical rolls in general, you just have a -1 at the moment.
Oh, so blanket -1 to physical rolls for
Blanket
everyone but
-1 to
Ross?
physical rolls, yes.
Okay.
Feel free to either further investigate the room or go through a door. If you go back out the hallway that you were at previously to get to the next corridor, again, will still be a athletics roll of 2.
This map is fucking ginormous.
Mordecai.
Yep.
You have your tech eye in right now, right?
I do.
You notice a ping. Undiscernible color. Emanating from this room.
Over here?
Yes.
We can't even fucking get to there. We have to go back down for that.
Okay. Now, help me out here just because loose definitions. Could that potentially be the weapon we're looking for as far as how my eye works? Or is that just a notable piece of tech?
It is a very notable piece of tech.
Okay.
You are uncertain if it could be the weapon because in prior experiences too with Xena, you've noticed that Bane weapons still also resonate as such. So
Okay,
it's hard to
so
determine between the two.
last call in the past has pinged my eye.
Correct.
Okay.
It is,
And
but
so like my rapier would have done the same.
correct.
Okay.
Okay.
So just before I open my mouth, make an ass of myself. So that could be that. Got it. I'm gonna kind of rock Frost on his shoulder a little bit, and let me see the map.
Hold it over.
Getting a ping that might be what you're looking for. I don't know why I'm pinging. You can see the fucking blob.
I just imagine you like pull out a marker or something and you're like circle, 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 circle.
Yeah,
Right here. Yeah.
But that would involve backtracking back down the way we came, but it might not be too far out of the way. We haven't really made it far past yet. Just the farther we go, the farther away from this we will be.
Well, there could be others. So it could be something connecting all this. You look right here. You know, it kind of shows that this ain't really touching. I'm wondering that might be some sort of activation to link this to this and that to this. Or else, why would this section be on its own? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. There's got to be something connecting it.
I mean, there's always the hope that Lashi blows a hole in the wall option, but
I don't know if I want to do
Yeah, I was about
that
to say,
to the insides of something that's alive.
You
Yeah,
may
we-
certainly try.
I can
Can we
try,
not
but
kill the whale?
I don't want to kill
it's
the
not the
well.
plan. It's a sarcasm, people.
Yeah, well,
There is a surefire way that connects.
Do you think you
If
can
we
kill
wish
the
to.
whale?
Is there anything in this room getting your attention through the eye, though?
DM.
In the room that you are currently in, there's nothing that pokes of interest in this room.
I mean, I'm kind of tired, but
Yep.
I feel kind of tired too.
Let's keep pushing northward, see if we can't try to get through to the next big room.
okay.
That's gonna get us closer to the center area, and you might be able to see something through the walls with your eye.
That's fair. Supposing the wheel doesn't shut it off again.
Here's hoping. Miss Lasha, if you'd be so kind.
You notice that there are two walls over here. These walls are much easier to open. Just roll a burglary of 1.
Buttercook.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to double tap.
Hey, you got
won both times.
go for each door.
Okay.
You successfully open both doors, so to the west and to the north are open to you.
Okay, so it looks like they're joined together. So do half of us want to go to the west, half of us go north, and then meet up in this section that joins?
I feel splitting the party might be a bad idea.
Alright, but
We have a lot
they're
of
literally
ground to
just
cover.
rooms right next to each other.
This is also a living animal that could change things around all willy-nilly. We could be next to one, and next thing you know, we're separated. Time's
Like,
not
it
on
doesn't
our
happen
side.
all the time when we're in dungeons.
I will let you know, since you opened both of these doors, there is a noticeable rush of wind that almost pops the ears.
Oh, great, we found the blowhole.
Oh my gosh. Or, we found the lungs.
Whoosh.
Okay, what are we doing then?
Actually, wait, no, I got a sound effect.
Well, looking at this map, we can proceed through here, hit the next big room, which takes us around to a couple more to get to the center, or we cut left, and it's just a hop, skip, and a jump. I'm just worried about what these symbols are right here, and right here. So who
Well,
knows what kind of block
yeah.
you might have with that.
Let's go experiment with one then. We can go right to the left and go right to this one here.
Let's go left and try it out.
Yeah.
Might save us a little bit of hassle. Whoop.
Oh, no.
All right. I was like,
Now, do we know precisely what we're looking for in this weapon? What kind of weapon it might be? What color is it? Like, anything?
These are very important questions.
uh-huh.
Ross, let's see if you remember that. Ross,
I
roll me
was kind of
lore.
asking Ross and Orlisha.
I don't think we
Well,
were ever
Mark,
told
that-
what color the weapon was.
Exactly.
We
No,
just told it was
we
lost in
were
the Arc Whale.
You weren't. We're going to see if you have any inkling.
So you tell me.
Well,
this-
how much would Rust or Lisha have known about the vault weapons before this weapon had been lost? Because then they would have like a basic knowledge, and then it's kind of just like, which one? Okay, I remember this, and this from the vault. Okay, these are missing. It could be like this, or it could be like that. You get what I'm saying?
I will answer that in a second, but first I need to know what your party order is going into this room.
Ross walks in first, as always.
Okay.
I'll be behind
Who's-
Frost.
Mordecai,
Do you guys want to like switch your tokens?
adjust your party order. Companions included, please.
Oh God, why is there a fucking heart?
All right, that is your party order.
Yes.
Ah, so you've chosen to sacrifice the companions. Understood.
What?
So,
So you have chosen death.
Galashi,
Yes.
I need you to roll me will, please.
Okay.
Understood. Galashi,
Mhm.
you, as well as Alrid, well as Beryl, and Arsene, as the wind comes rushing through the area and then back around again, with these double doors being open for the time being, something gets caught in the rush of wind as you just feel even more immensely tired. You, Alrid, Beryl, and Arsene are now asleep, passed out on the floor in a deep slumber.
Okay.
The moment you all come into this room, you hear as the thumping one after another of bodies get down to the floor behind you, hitting organic metal up the floor. As you look back, those members of your crew are passed out. Still breathing, as it could immediately be seen, but passed out. And as you see behind them, there is the image of one creature. Black and purple in nature. Small. Very, very agile. As it flutters in space and almost looks like it blips as it's speedy going from one section to the other. Around them in the door space. I need a nose check from you three who are awake. Woo! Mordecai.
Rolling good tonight. Oh man, I don't have any more point storage. That's a crit though. If it matters.
Ah, that is a crit. You are full though, friendo.
I know.
Can I have it?
No.
Sure. Oh.
Wow.
Can I give it to Mira?
No.
Oh,
Oh wait, your cat?
there's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, your cat gets it. Cat buff.
You get it.
Mordecai, what you notice is immediately these purple shards that adorn rows of the roof
Okay.
in the section that you're in. They're not just shards, though. They look almost like before. Stalactites? Yeah. Stalagmites are the ones that go from the ground up, correct?
I think
Yeah,
so.
stalactites hold on to the ceiling tight, but it's
I
how
swear,
remember.
teachers in high school, I was paying attention.
Yeah, no, tight is the roof, might raises up.
That's what I thought. Going in sections on the top ceilings. They each
Okay.
have purple moonstones embedded in them and have pulsating glows about them as you just feel winds rush up above you.
Okay. So does this little weird looking butterfly motherfucker does it seem hostile? Is it just like just checking us out, or
Sure, that's what put me to sleep.
I'm reasonably sure as well, but
It appears you could roll me empathy to see how hostile it is.
sure. Oh. Nah.
Yeah, you got no clue. It's a
It's a weird
it's-
looking
it's-
motherfucker.
it's a weird ass motherfucker.
You guys are hearing the folding of a map. You have about 10 seconds before Ross grabs his gun.
I mean, that might be of a play.
You're not gonna whack it with the folded up map? Be like,
No. Why ruin the map?
Real quick. What is
nine,
the Mark, I'm asking you a
8.
question. I need
All right.
I need I believe I learned the first silver magic spell. That's status clear, right?
That is a status clear. Yes.
I'm going to attempt to cast that on Dalashi.
Okay. Roll me it. Roll me magic.
Dalashi can no longer use wild magic. Cleared the status. It was just a
oh my
disease the whole time.
god.
Wild magic disease.
Wow.
I'm gonna put some fate
Wow.
points in that.
What's your total roll? That's what I need to know.
We'll put benevolent engineer and bloodied bonds in there. So 5.
You succeed.
Okay.
The number
It's
to
an
beat
option.
was 4.
Noted.
You succeed as you immediately cast.
Really? You just slapped me awake?
Cast. Wake up.
Immediately cast point your spear, or dagger in this case, and then summon the command as the silver moon comes below you, and you cast. Dalashi, you regain consciousness.
Do you
Alred,
smack me?
Beryl, and Arsene are still passed out.
This is important. Do you smack me? Oh my god. Oh, why does my head hurt?
You must have hit it on the floor when you fell fucking asleep. Get up.
Oh no.
As you do that, Lisha, Frost, Mordecai,
Uh-huh.
roll me will, please.
Oh no.
No, I got to do a thing. Do Laisha and Frost get to do a thing before this
Yes,
roll?
Lisha, Frost, you both get to do a thing before this roll. Correction. What are either of you doing? Mordecai is just causing the Kira to wake up Dalashi. What are either of you two doing?
Ross is gonna quick draw his red pistol and take aim at the floating bug at the behind the party.
Are you aiming or are you shooting?
It's gonna be a shot. He's letting it rip.
AoE or single?
He's letting it rip.
Fulnir is the red pistol, so it's gonna be just a single shot.
Gotcha. All right.
And you said this had purple and black magic in it?
Which, if I remember, you did mention it had the purple crystals floating about. Purple is the opposite of red, if I'm remembering the color wheel for Arcadia right. So this should do well if I roll well enough.
Correct. It does have purple and black in its body. And yes, you are also right on that.
That's
Is that your final
Really?
roll?
no.
No.
We're burning the fate point to reroll that. I mean, that's locked and loaded. Like he's a good shot. Pulls the gun, takes aim. He's done this thing like 1,000 times. Like it's almost muscle memory at this point.
First shot goes wide. What is your reroll shot?
It's a 5.
Ooh.
Hey. Your second shot just hits, and as you see it you see it get horrendously damaged as the purple shard with inside of it kind of like bursts. Its black shard still remains as it's flying about, even now more furiously and sporadically. It zips into the, well, first Lisha, you, and then it.
I was just gonna try to pounce on it and stab it or something.
All right, roll me.
No big deal. I was just gonna go fucking feral, you know.
I'm
don't
just
mind
gonna. Yeah, exactly. Literally, go feral.
me.
You are just barely in the same instance as Ross shoots it. You see it crack one of the shards inside of its body as you immediately go to gut punch the other one to splat it against the wall. As you finish it off before it can zip away further and faster. Lisha.
I did it.
I need you to roll me a empathy roll, actually.
Ooh.
Empathy, what's that?
All right.
Oh my gosh. Oof.
Lisha. You feel this as you decked it, and it just splatters against the side wall and across your fists.
It's
You
goofy.
feel this black ichor cover and covet your hand, like you just have soot now all over it.
Now we wiping that bitch on the wall.
You
You're
go
just
to
like,
wipe it on the
Yeah.
wall,
"Ugh."
and it slowly is darkening your skin.
Ooh.
See, that's next action would be to wipe it on someone else.
No.
Oh my god.
Do you wipe it on someone
I'm
else?
going to.
It's
Do you
going
wipe
to
it?
be-
Do it, Lisha.
No, she's not going
do
to.
it, do it.
Give her
do
a
it,
fate
do
point
it,
to
do
do
it, do it. I
Yeah.
will give you a fate point to wipe it on someone else right now.
Seven of these bitches.
I will give you 50 gold.
I'm not Ross.
50
I will
gold,
give you
that ain't
50
shit.
gold.
50 gold ain't shit. At least
Exactly.
1,000.
No, no,
God,
50
50 gold ain't
like
shit.
that. I'd use like a blue spell and try to like wash it off.
You try to wash it off further?
Like a blue spell, just like, you know.
Roll me empathy again.
I ain't got no fucking empathy. It's
Can
okay.
I
I mean, hold on, yeah, same thing.
All right.
other end of the
Uh,
spectrum?
As you continue the magic and immediately try to tend to your hand, there's just now a light soot of black spot on the palm of your hand that only remains. Nothing further.
She's gonna keep scrubbing at it. I
Nothing
ain't
for-
fucking dealing
Okay.
with this shit again.
You
Do you want me to
continue
try?
at it.
So what she did looks like it was making progress.
Seems so.
Mm.
Seems so. Lisha, if just while I'm practicing with this, do you mind if I
Allred, Beryl, and Arsene are still passed the fuck out.
They're fine for now.
Oh my god.
I'm
You
gonna
can't
try this. I'm gonna try this real quick, and then I'm gonna.
just wake them up.
All right, Elisha.
Uh-huh.
Your first ending, Elisha?
Yeah, I'm trying to see if the silver magic status spell wipes that clear.
It does. As you use Cura, it does
That's
get
good.
rid of the rest of the black spot.
Huh. That's handy.
Dope. Thanks. I was gonna wipe it on someone.
Now once that's tended, I'll go and move over.
You.
Oh my god.
You're going to the next person? What are the rest of you doing as you now see Mordecai frantically playing impromptu doctor on each of the other companions?
Where about the barrel go?
Yeah, where'd Beryl go?
He's probably underneath another token.
Move your token, Mordecai.
What'd you do with him?
Move your token,
Where'd
Mordecai.
he go? You took him away! Oh, whoa.
Wow.
What the fuck?
Interesting.
Why'd you put little skulls?
You see slowly waves of purple on each of the companions now. Like
Okay, well,
coveted
that's-
dusts.
While that's going on, can I mess with like the purple crystals?
Yes you can.
I wouldn't touch them. They fucking goopy.
I'll burn another fate point. To bump that up to 4 on Alred.
Or an Alred. Alred gets the dust removed and is now waking up.
Hey,
Ah.
no, welcome back. Oh yeah, one second. Just to make sure you're awake. Now that I have your attention.
What the fuck?
So, you were put to sleep by some sort of purple magic spell. Do you think you could help me get these two up?
Do I have Alred's voice done on this?
Hello? No? Oh. Hey, maybe. Nope. Worse.
Oh my
better.
god. What
Better.
did you do to him,
Alright,
Mordecai?
better.
What did you do?
Fuck. Yeah.
That's why you don't
I'll
whack
help.
people in the head.
Going by how deep his voice is, I think I made his balls bigger.
Oh my god.
You're welcome.
God damn it. He's like, yeah. Fuck. Alright, yeah, I'll help.
Okay.
You see he turns over and also begins to assist. Rost, Lisha, Delashi, what are you doing?
Yeah. I want to mess with the purple stalactites.
I'm gonna investigate this entryway to the north.
Alright, roll me investigation. Delashi, you're investigating the stalactite?
Yeah.
Roll me investigation. Rost, as you look over, the door that you find is much more inorganic and doesn't really have a clear access pass to it. You see individual slots as if something could be fitted into it.
Hmm.
For Delashi, as you look, the crystals are well embedded and tethered into the ceilings. Not only through their crystals, it seems like the stalactite casings that have formed over them are more so natural ice that is encased and formed over them. This, searching with your notes, you think this might be somewhat of a means to produce moonstone crystal.
Yeah. So you say it's pretty encased, but can I reach it? Can
You can
Bip
try.
reach it?
Yeah, how tall are the ceilings in general? Like, has it been pretty uniform?
The ceilings right now, I would say, are about 10 to 12 feet high. So you could kind of stretch to reach it, potentially.
Could Bip reach it?
It could reach it.
My question to you is,
Mm-hmm.
when it comes to Bip absorbing moonstones,
Uh-huh.
could he just like go up to it and like form himself around it and absorb it without it coming out of the?
Unfortunately, in this case, no.
Okay, well,
There's
say
still
he
an
like
encasing around it.
right. Okay, so could he? How I imagine it, it's kind of like, you know, it's the spike and then there's the crystal and then there's like an encasing around the crystal.
Mm-hmm.
Can he just form himself around it and like just
You're trying to get him to
and,
swallow
like,
it whole.
No. I'm not doing that anymore because you said no. What I'm saying now is, could he just break off the bottom of it and like take that with him?
Trying to take it off and take the casing. You can attempt it. It is a very high roll. It would be a physique for Bip, which would be, I believe, at a 3 currently.
His physique?
Yes.
You didn't give him anything above a 2 mark.
Mm-hmm. It's in regards to his strength and what you fed him. For this instance, I would put it at a 3 for this.
Okay, I'm gonna roll something from my sheet then, because he doesn't have anything of a 3 on his sheet.
Problem.
And then he has his own fate points. Let me look.
Mm-hmm.
Let's make that a 6. We'll do a +2 and use Defiant Flyer.
All right. Bip goes to wrap around and try to dislodge and take the casing with the ice by itself, and it does not budge.
Okay.
Lisha, what are you doing?
She's just looking around after touching the goopy thing. She ain't touching anything.
There is a door to the west. You could investigate the east back again, or anything in the room, or try to help Bross decipher anything further.
I'm just out Frost if he needs it. I ain't
Alrighty.
touching shit.
Mordecai. Roll again for waking up who remains.
Alright. Is Alred helping me, or is he rolling on his own?
Your choice. He can either help you, or he can try to roll on his own to get up one of the others.
I'm gonna let him roll on his own. I hit the 4.
Alright. Alred seems to still be groggy, unfortunately. He rolled with a +4 to this, and unfortunately isn't able to, like, he's trying to mutter the arcane power and muster it, and just lethargy is catching up with him. You are able to get Beryl back up, or Arsene, whichever one. Who you choose.
If I've got the choice, Arsene, because he might be able to help get Beryl up.
Good call. Something that you notice being right there, Mordecai. The room that you were previously in, this circle room.
Yep.
Slowly has glitter of purple magic that just starts to rain from the center of its room. It's not moving anywhere else, but you see it almost like a fog machine fills a room.
Okay. That was not there before.
It was not there before.
Okay. Also, side question. Since we killed the little butterfly thing, do we still have that -1 to physical stuff?
At the moment, it has been enough time. You do not.
Okay. Noted. Hey, we might want to get away from that circular room we were in before. There's some sort of purple glitter storm on in there, and I'm not a fan of it.
Glitter storm?
Glitter.
What's a glitter storm?
It's a storm of shiny glitter.
What's glitter?
Shiny particulate. Anyway.
Usually much better with descriptions, Mordecai.
Sorry, I'm playing EMT at the moment.
No, they're just asleep. It's fine.
Hey, Arsene, you might want to scooch this way. And can
Upon-
you help him get him up?
Upon getting up, you, Alred, and Arsene grab an arm of Beryl and start pulling him away from the room to get him to better spots.
Ugh, my gosh.
You know, do
Yeah,
He's a heavy boy.
Ross, Delashi,
Yes.
Lisha, what are you three doing? What is your next move? The door to the north does not appear accessible at the moment. You need something either outside of this room or elsewhere.
What about
So-
this door?
Well, I was going to say, while I was treating these two, I found this really cool key.
You're gonna use that now?
I can only use it this session, right?
No, only during this dungeon.
Oh.
So
Okay.
you
Hold
could use
on,
it next session, but it's
You found
only
a
for this
key?
dungeon.
Wait! I have a key like that too! And I pull out the key that I've had this entire time. Should I try
Go
this key?
Which key is that?
It's my skeleton key. It looks like just like a regular ass key. I've literally had this since like the 4th session.
Fuck it.
Swear to God.
This is what happens when we give her shit in our inventories. Mark doesn't steal shit from us.
He tried taking this key, but I got it back.
I did.
You did. Mhm.
Well,
Okay.
fuck it. Let's use your mysterious key first.
Okay. Here, use my. I'll use it. So I think it likes me.
You have a 5% chance for this key, Delashi.
Okay.
Roll a
I'm gonna use
D100
it.
and call it high or low.
It's. Is it /R?
R,
Yes.
yeah, /R.
Okay. We feeling high or we feeling low?
I can't look. I can't put the guess on this stuff. As a player, my rolls are always shit. I'm not looking.
It's your favorite key. You choose. What do the vibes tell you?
I want to say high. Okay, let's go with high. Aw,
Alright, sweet. Don't gotta worry about that right now.
fuck you. Fuck you. Let me have my goddamn key.
You have it.
Mark,
You know the
God.
odds for this thing. You could use it at any time, once per door. You have a 5% chance with this key.
I'm gonna use it over here now. I just start poking.
Oh.
Alright, I'll go here. If you want to use your key, you know. I wonder if your key is like my key and you can try it on any door.
Have you played Resident Evil 4? The remake? No?
I have.
Okay. Tillin, Mordecai. What this key looks like, it looks like a square box with different grooves in it. That looks like you put it into something and then it twists.
Oh god. Ross is making a face.
I'll get into it later, but how about we backtrack and go north to go around this door? Because looking at the
Okay.
map, going left is just gonna head back down the hallway we were
Wait,
in.
isn't there that glitter storm in the next room?
Yes.
Articulate.
and-
Or
yes.
so he said. With
He
the
said
help of
Glitter.
Alred and Arsene get up Beryl.
I mean, we have several people in this party, I believe, that can manipulate wind. So maybe wind tunnel it, but maybe just not wander straight in.
This is what I'm thinking. Follow my cursor here. So we go here, blow this out here, but we're gonna go up through here to go here, because we can't really get past this or past this. So I think that's gonna be our path, is to go that way.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
Sure. Works for me.
All right, it's been enough time.
That could go several directions. There are a lot of noises going on in there.
Yeah.
Once again, you feel the rush of wind. Much like before, you didn't notice it before, but now that you are in the room, you see very tiny divots that look like they were just small sectional holes, but instead appear to be funnels of tubes in small pockets, perforated pockets at the top of the corners of these ceilings. You see the rush of that purple mist that was in the previous room go through one section and then start coming into this chamber now. 20, 19, 18, 17,
Everybody run.
16,
Just buckets.
15.
If you haven't spelled the cast.
14,
Haul an
Forward.
ass.
13,
And
Wow.
Haul an ass. Here we go.
11.
Haul an
Yeah.
ass.
10, 9, 8, 7. You
Elijah,
rush.
Do you want
as
to
y-
cast wind ahead of us?
I can help cast as well.
Okay.
All right. 2 individuals roll me magic who are ever casting wind. I believe Lisha and Elashi.
Yes.
Both of you roll me magic.
Nice.
You keep a nice, steady, wide berth of wind blasting, gushing around you both as you create a point, javelin point, leading the party through whatever particulate remains and dashing into the next corridor. It's still being pressed open from when Lisha opened it up prior. The funneled glitter gas, so to speak, that went into the room prior settles in its room. As you go into your corridor, you find
Hmm.
Hey, Albert, what do you see down there?
still getting my lungs and bearings straight. Looks almost like a storage chamber of sorts.
Hmm.
Someone roll me a D100 and call it high or low.
Who wants to do it?
I got it. And it's gonna we're gonna go we're gonna go high.
Oh, that's pretty mid.
It is pretty
High
mid.
to 50 though.
It's higher.
It's a high mid. It's a high mid.
Ross, I'll give you the choice.
Ooh.
You can either accept that roll,
Oh.
and it could be something very minor,
Or
minor.
double it and give it to the next person.
Or you could re-roll, and if it is what you call high, if it's high when you call high, I'll double the reward. If it's the opposite, there will be a trap.
Oh, he wants to play double or nothing with me. Well, you're lucky I'm a gambling man for doing it again, and it's gonna be high. Bitch.
Ooh, 63.
Nice rolls, Albert.
63. All right.
That's what I've selected, that's why.
That's still pretty mid. That's still pretty mid.
No, hold on. It's higher.
It's
It's
still
higher
higher.
than
It's still
last roll.
nice. It's still not
high.
bad.
So, double the reward.
I will triple.
Pay me, buddy.
I will
It's
triple.
almost nice.
Mark,
I'll triple it right here.
You're doing this shit on purpose.
He's fishing for a failure.
He is. He is. He is. He doesn't want you to succeed.
It's up to your choice. You could play it safe right there.
Ross, this is an intervention. Mordecai,
Don't-
confirm
don't
your
let him
version.
get to you.
Nothing. Put my
Don't let him
motherfucking money in my hand, dog.
So you're playing it safe.
Pay me what I'm
Mark.
owed.
Okay, okay. I'm just
Don't
making
even
sure.
fucking try.
I'm
Stop
just making
it.
sure. I'm just
Mark's over here like, oh, okay,
Stop
that's an
it.
interesting choice, pussy. Like,
I'm just making sure.
Exactly.
I'm making
He's
sure.
just like, pussy, do it again. Pay me what I owe, or else I will pull up and kick in your front door.
What you find,
You will.
I'm here. I'm here. I can go get him.
what you
It'd take me
find
only 45 minutes to get there.
is
What do I find, buddy?
such. It's. I swear to God, we have this every fucking time.
See, he didn't want to figure it out. That's why
No,
he was
no,
gonna
no,
have
no.
you triple it.
Fragments or shards? Which one's higher again? It should
She
be
goes fragment then shard.
fragments and then shards.
Yes. Fragments was the smallest.
Yep,
Okay,
Fragments are smallest, then it's shard.
Hold on.
Whoa.
that's what I was like. Are you sure?
Yes.
That's correct. That's correct.
Okay. You find
I have it like memorized because
I
of
had to
it.
check. I had to check my notes.
you find 12 total shards, 2 each of every one of the 6 primary colors of moonstones. You also additionally find an old purple enchanted shield, like a small buckler.
So nothing I can surf on. Got it.
I mean, you could
A
surf
small
on this
buckler
shield.
originally is
Have you
like
seen the Twin
stick
Towers?
around. You when the plane hit him?
No, Lord of the Rings, Legolas, motherfucker! God damn it!
What's wrong with you? What the fuck?
I mean, yeah, no, I saw that live on TV, but that's not what I'm talking about, man.
It's like, and realistically, a buckler is probably only like that big around. Like a buckler's not big.
it's like a 32-inch diameter buckler.
Okay, so it's something reasonably I can work with. But knowing it's purple enchanted and knowing that we have a few melees in the group, he's just gonna kind of hold on to it for now. Just kind of strap it to his back.
Gotcha.
He's also gonna make sure his bandolier still has everything on it,
Roll me a d100.
as he's gonna be going through and checking everything.
In D100s tonight.
To 35.
Yeah, so far everything stays attached.
Excellent.
Oh, well, that's fine.
Alright.
All right. You proceed onward.
Looks like you had a little bit of internal conflict there, Frost. Everything okay?
What do you mean?
I don't know, you just kind of got shaky. You saw like a bead of sweat.
Oh no, I just was kind of figuring everything else out. Managed to pick up all this. I got the shield out of it, as I managed to go and swipe that through the little storm that was happening in there.
All right, so you get to the next door. This next door does feel and look very tense. It is much the same. This one is one of the, again, organic doors that has boppet knobs all around it. It does look like a very tense muscle tendon door.
You know, I feel like I've heard Beryl gives excellent massages. If lockpicking it doesn't work, we can always stick him on it.
It's true. That's a good idea.
Just boop, 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 boop. But we know Elisha's talents work very well on this, so maybe if she wants to try that.
I'm not gonna say no if Barrow wants to try his hands at this clearly very tense door.
Let's see what I can do.
Just-
Beryl comes over to it. You see the crack of his knuckles as he like puts full force palm on the grips of the knobs and just starts rotating and moving them about.
What are you doing? Why are you making him do that? Please stop. Stop.
Why? What's wrong?
That's horrifying.
Jesus Christ. All right. Like a fine Russian masseur. This man crit.
Duh.
He was ready.
This man crit. Like a fine Russian masseur who
Pulls out some lotion.
knows camel and cattle alike, just works and kneads the dough of this door and gets it to split like the sea.
You know, Beryl, when we get back on the ship, I could use one of those. I've been really tense recently.
You know when like they say I want to go to a chiropractor and I want them to break my back?
Yeah.
That's it. There you go.
The harsh lands of the frost have worked these muscles into fine weapons.
You're talking about your muscles or the door?
Yeah, both.
Come,
Oh
let
my
us
God.
go.
I love him.
Not about to argue with this man.
No,
Please
not
stop
after
it.
he just did that.
And you just see him manhandle what's left of the door, like pushing it to the side with one arm and just gently gesturing to the rest of you to proceed on in.
My
As
bag is
you,
hurting IRL, so that sounds really good right now.
hey, I know a really good masseur.
Yes. Okay, so are we proceeding forward as usual? Like Frost in first? What are we doing?
Yeah,
Yeah,
what is your
door's open?
what is your party
Who's
order?
on in?
So,
I'm Mordecai. I covered it up.
what's
There you
this blue line here?
Yeah, what's this?
When you all enter in the space, you see an aurora borealis-like line that creates almost like a field of force, a force field. As you kind of touch it, you find any force that you apply resonates immediately back to you, almost like a harsh rubber. It is a blue, purple, and red hue of lines that decorate and case something within. Unfortunately, this force field isn't opaque enough for you to view inside of it, aside from the faintest of crack that you could see at the southern edge that resembles the door that you were on the other side of prior.
I mean, are we sure we don't want to use the key?
Not yet. Hold off on it.
There is a door northward, and the only other things to note about this room is that you see 6 horizontal pulsating lines around the walls of
Horizontal pulsating
purple
lines.
moonstone energy.
What do you guys think would happen if I tried to use Glacy Option?
To
On
cut one of
something
the
in here.
lines?
It's not a bad idea.
Okay, I'll try it.
All right.
Did you hear me, Mark?
Yeah, no, I heard you.
Okay.
Roll me what you need to roll for Glacioption. I will roll will.
It's magic versus magic.
Oh, it's magic. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you got some fate points you want to burn? We're closing in on
Yeah,
10.
might as well. I'll turn it into an 8.
You'll turn it into an 8.
Yes, I'll go +2 with a fate point.
Okay.
10.
Pick a number 1 through 6. And it's not for the lines of This is not for the magic. This is for which line.
Right,
Let's say
4.
the top line is 1 and then the bottom line is 6.
4.
Going with 4.
3. Pick number 3, my lord.
Pick number 4, my lord.
When you cast Glacy Ulbstrom, everything, I would say everything thus far has been moderately lit. Everything has had either ambient lighting or lighting from you entering the structure, as it would like almost a technician's space, as you see like technician lights are on as you go into the space. There's either small bits of light coming around from the room itself or something a part of it. Yeah, there's fucking none of that right now. Everything is dim as fuck. Everything is dark. You barely see the pulsation of lights on the wall. Even the force fields that were radiating an air of light now are all dim and dark. As you just see now this very, very harsh glow of purple. Like, it's a black, the whole room is blacklit now. Even the light from your weapons are now coveted in this blacklit purple now.
So it's like I turned the lights out and then like the backup generator clicked on?
That's one way to put it, yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
But no other obvious
Mordecai.
Me.
With your tech eye,
Uh-huh.
you still have that in right now, right?
Yep, I have not touched it since. He's got a little bit of a headache from switching it out so much, but it's there.
We want to make the very obvious now.
As Mordecai is fishing for some kind of light source that he's probably packed.
Right, because like also shutting this down, I'm sure your eye is kind of like, it's blaringly like there's all of this stuff going on, and then shutting part of it down might reveal something that's like hidden underneath all of it.
Quite possibly. Depends on what Mark wants to reveal. That's kind of how this has always worked.
Of course.
Mordecai, I've seen you've add some yellow marks to my map now.
Look.
The yellow marks here, and
Oh.
over here.
Mordecai, you have specific designated pings in those locations that I have marked now.
Oh, that's a lot.
It is hard to determine what they are specifically, but you do know they are manifestations of tech that are not organic.
Okay. So there's blue and yellow emanating from over here, and then I just got a lot of pings on yellow.
Yep.
Or was that just an arbitrary marker color that you chose?
I would say it's an arbitrary marker color, but you do
Whoa.
notice 2 pings in that one room.
Okay.
That is a lot of yellow.
There's 4 pings in that far left room.
Yeah. So we're going to be busy.
Mhm.
Okay. Cool. Did the wall collapse when Tadashi did their thing?
It did not.
Mhm.
Shit.
The light dimmed from it. Definitely.
Okay.
Well, we got one on the direct path north, so we just go see what's pinging it. It'll probably give us an idea of what's in those other rooms.
That's
Okay.
fair.
Alright, let's head that way.
You were heading directly north.
Duh.
Yes.
All right. Who is doing the door?
Same kind of door as before?
Same kind of door as before. This one looks not as tensed or stressed. As you see, it is simple knobs.
Simple knobs. Explains half our party.
Wow. You're not gonna say who?
I can't believe you're gonna let Frost just talk about all of you like that.
Listen, you're the other knob. I don't want
So
to hear it.
quickly. So quickly, Mordecai.
So quickly.
Miss, Lesha, how you feel about this door? You think you can handle it? You want Beryl to handle this one?
Fine, I'll do it.
I'm just giving you chances to earn good boy cards.
I don't know my.
You done here?
I don't know why I don't know.
Mark doesn't give me good boy cards. I'm not allowed to summon my stuff anymore. Galactus was a thing of the past.
I can't remember the last time I got one, honestly.
I had a big drought. I got lucky a couple times, hit max, and then
Mordecai
And then you've
had
been
a
hoarding
drought.
ever since. Mordecai did have a drought for a while.
yeah.
And that's why Mordecai has been very, very protective of the points that you have now.
Well, there's been like a couple instances of like, do I burn this? But it hasn't come to it.
What do you need me to roll?
Roll burglary. Yep. You successfully boop boop boop
Nice.
poke the knobs, press them to the sides,
Pushing buttons, what I'm great at.
beep boop beep boop, and unlock, twist the door open. Once again, parting the seas. Give me notice checks from everybody as you open and enter this.
Well,
Jesus, all right. Elisha. Whew.
Nice.
As you open this passageway, you immediately see something at the far end of the end of the hallway dart into the next space.
Something definitely just went down around the corner.
Yep.
Oh shit! Is that it?
Because of your high fucking roll, it looked like a floating construct of sorts. Much like you fought back in the temples of the Forgotten Alcazar.
Oh God.
You saw the faintest grays of silver moonstone crystal.
It was kind of sparkly too.
I love the translation.
Come on, we're after it.
Sparkly.
Headed down the hall.
All right, let's go.
You head down the hall. As you head down the hall, there is a door that is immediately already swung open and is slowly closing back in on itself.
Why did he go so far? Sorry. Like,
I gotta go fast, son.
Fast, go through. Inichi's mightiest disciple. Go through your opponent.
Oh my god.
If it's closing rapidly, can I
You can
just fire
choose. Huh?
can I just fire the grapple claw into the space and just at least make sure it doesn't close all the way?
Do you do that?
I was asking if it's an option. Yeah.
It's an option. Do you do it?
I don't like that.
Motherfucker making me regret my choice. Yeah, do it. Just
All right. As you fire the grapple claw, where are you firing your grapple claw to? As you see it closing, you just immediately pick a point, center point, far end.
I'm just trying to make sure that it gets jammed in the door. So I don't know if the door closes in the center, on
So
the
you're
left,
trying
whatever.
to. It closes from left and right down into the center.
Okay, so I'm trying to land the claw there. So the bulk of the metal, you know,
You're trying to jam and hold it open.
yes.
Ooh, this
I'm
is
not
gonna be a
trying
stress
to-
test then.
I'm not trying to land it in here and have something yank me through.
Oh no.
All right. Hey
to the
Mordecai,
door.
Yeah.
give me a roll of. This is Colton's grapple arm. Got some solid durability. Give me no fate points. A standard roll of 5.
Okay. Hey Frosty, no Incrum.
What color is that one?
Red.
Red.
No,
Oh, yeah.
this is not for anything else. This is a stress test of the arm.
Oh oh.
If you roll low
Okay.
enough, you will lose this grapple arm.
That's
Oh.
fine.
Ooh.
It's fine. It's fine.
As you immediately fire the grapple arm, it you get a flashback almost to when Frost poked his arm through
Oh god, the
fucking
elevator.
elevator
The elevator.
to shock it in, and you see the arm just get like caved around and is putting up to a decent stress test of itself, as it is just enough holding back the walls from closing.
Quickly.
Beryl comes rushing over to the door, and like you see his arms just
Help me out your
flex
muscles.
and like just start pulling back sections of the wall. You proceed onward.
Are we going in? Now's the time.
Yes, let's go.
Yep.
Let's just
We're
let's
gonna
go.
go in.
All of you, boom, 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 rush in. As you rush in, again,
Get in.
the lights all here have been dimmed to a faint black lit hue,
The backup generator is on.
still pulsing at faintest glow. In the center of this room, Mordecai, your tech eye is like, it's shining like a beacon. But not only is it shining for that now, since it is much closer, not in disruption of anything else, you see a glow as you look from the floor up as form takes shape. And a large golem,
Oh,
almost
jeez.
encompassing the entirety of the room,
Oh, good.
is standing before you. As the rest of your party only hears the mechanical whir and a silver dotted light charge up. And that's where we're ending tonight's session in the Arcadian
Really quick.
campaign.
Can I really
Back to
quick put a
that.
button on that? Just really quick. I mentioned earlier Mordecai might be fishing for a light source. Can I roll resources and just like see if I found like a torch or flashlight equivalent?
Can you find a light switch?
Oh,
Yeah,
you definitely have a torch if you want to light that.
Yeah, just as we get there. Uh-oh. Cut the credits.
Oh my gosh.
So, thank you guys for watching. That is tonight's Arcadian campaign. We will finish and continue the rest of this dungeon crawl. Not next week, but the following week, as we're back on our bi-weekly bullshit. And we will see you then. Hey, Mr. Jokemeister, thank you for the follow. Hope you enjoyed. Much appreciated. I'm sorry I don't have my regular notifications because we're on our D&D stream at the moment. But thank you for that follow. Tavernlessly, also thank you for the follow. Hope you guys enjoyed. That was tonight's episode of the Arcadian campaign. We will see what happens with our cast and crew next time as they continue this dungeon crawl through Monstro for more or less through the Purple Gigas Rocknam, and hopefully find their Bane Vault weapon they seek. Till next time, guys, have a good one.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.
Go to that one and end off on that.